It's been a minute since I recorded a video. Just now coming back to the pack. Been about a week or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is the last build that I was actually working on, and this section right here, from everything right here, from the modular routers on down, is what I did today. You know what I'm saying? The rest of this is the older part of the build or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But this entire thing essentially represents an XP farm or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it took me a minute to get it working because Create Enchantment Industries isn't in the pack. And when I first initially made this, I was relying on that particular add-on to actually help me with this pack. I'm also having a stuttering issue because I have to use my secondary mouse. My my primary gaming mouse or whatever has an issue with the wires. You know what I'm saying? Some of the internal parts of the wires are actually broken, so it keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. But anyway, the entire form stuff starts up here. These are two multi blocks. You know what I'm saying? Two essentially cobblestone generators or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Large rock crushers or whatever from Greg Tech or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You set them up with your placeholder block, which is stone right here, and got lava in this input hatch and another input hatch with water in it. So that produces it's not a cobblestone generator, it's a stone generator basically. You know what I'm saying? So that was my way to mitigate having to make a cobblestone generator and then having to process the cobblestone into stone and everything else. So that's one step I could process, a step I could bypass, whatever. Right here on the sides or whatever, where the 2 volts are attached, is the output buses or whatever. So those are just connected to regular create volts. You know what I'm saying? There's two of them, one on that side, one on this side, and underneath that is chutes. So that's pulling the items out of the volts and it's dropping it down into this little smelter that I got right here, and I got a bunch of items sitting right there that's not even doing anything. Yeah, but these are smoking all the items. You know what I'm saying? I need to turn this off because that's creating too many items. All right, so that's smoking all stone right there, and when you smoke stone with a soul campfire, whatever, it turns into infested stone. You know what I'm saying? I was going down there to turn the fans on or whatever because the items are just sitting there. Maybe I'll just do that anyway. So yeah, everything turns into infested stone. Am I bugging? What happened? Oh, I need crude oil. I mean biodiesel. Let's get 2 buckets out. Yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying or whatever. It gets turned into infested stone. When you break infested stone, you get silverfish out of that. So this is a silverfish XP form. Silverfish spawn extremely fast. They're easy to kill. That's why you can get a lot of XP out of it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm storing all of that right here in these super chests right there. They're going down through the chutes. Got the chutes turned off right now into the modular routers. These are block places right here. You know what I'm saying? I have them set up with placer modules that's pointed downwards. You know what I'm saying? So they point downwards down here. You know what I'm saying? The drills break the blocks, and then out come the silverfish. And then these modules right here, this one's set up to vacuum in XP or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This has a particular augment in it to a fast pickup, so it picks up the XP really quickly, and XP vacuum augment, so it modifies the vacuum module to pick up only XP or whatever. And then I have a sender module that's sending everything down to this super chest right there. That's wirelessly sending everything down there. You know what I'm saying? And the next module next to it is the actual block that does the killing or whatever. So this is an activated module or whatever. I have this set up to be as a fake player. You know what I'm saying? The action is set to attack. And there's entity and it's whitelisting diamond swords to do that. You know what I'm saying? So throw it in there. Got my diamond sword in there. Sweep it in as 3, fortune 3. Try to kill as many as possible. Got speed upgrades. The max amount of speed upgrades is 9. You know what I'm saying? And got an energy upgrade because when you throw anything in there that's attacking or whatever with the activated module, it needs energy. That's how they balance the mod out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I have a redstone flux cell attached to each one. And then these and red energy wires are all basically snaking all the way up here to these 2 solar panels right here. Get energy from there. So these solar panels are powering the two multi blocks and its power and everything down there. You know what I'm saying? Of course, got to run it through energy converters and everything else and all that to convert it into power that GT can understand. You know what I'm saying? AU and all that. You know what I'm saying? Down here is where it's getting powered. You know what I'm saying? These are three modular routers. You know what I'm saying? The way I came up with that is just simply connecting a stressometer right here to this cog right here. Since this is on 256, you have to consider this the speed of the RPM. That also draws rotational power. So that draws rotational power. I have to power the fans, and I have to power the drills. You know what I'm saying? So when I did my calculations, you know what I'm saying, it was like 260,000 or whatever. That was total stress in the entire network, and it was like 249 something or whatever. That's actually using. So I mean that's actually whatever. You know what I'm saying. So you take the latter uh, unit of stress, and then you subtract it from the former uh, stress thing, and that's how you get the calculation. So if I bring out a stressometer or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Still have that stuttering issue. This mouse that I have is my secondary mouse. My first mouse is messed up. So you can see right there. You know what I'm saying? No, that's actually doing it all for this. You know what I'm saying? When I had a creative mode, it shows everything or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it came out to be 12,888 stress units. You know what I'm saying? And one of these produces 6,144 stress units. You know what I'm saying? So I needed at least three of them to do it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then I got the target blocks, which are sending redstone signals into these modular routers because they react to redstone signals. You know what I'm saying? If I turn this on, it's gonna shut everything off. You know what I'm saying? And of course the redstone on top of that, the link to signal or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that runs this at full speed, 256 RPMs, everything up here. No issue, no problem or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So the next thing is to actually turn this entire thing on. And you already hear it. This is where the silverfish all get killed. Like I said, everything's wired up already. And it's sending everything down here. So this is entirely full, and now it's filling this side up right here. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why we're sending it into a dispenser is if you give a dispenser a redstone signal, it'll shoot the bottle of enchantment out and hit you with it, and then give you XP that way. You know what I'm saying? So this super chest is set to automatically do that. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to come up with a circuit to make it work. So you need a pulsing circuit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to build like a really large circuit or whatever. That's the reason why I'm using this pulse timer right here from Create or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Set the two ticks. You know what I'm saying? So this is faster than 20 ticks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And a two tick pulse basically. You know what I'm saying? So we stand on the pressure plate, send a signal through to this block right here. You know what I'm saying? The redstone torch is always on, so when we send a redstone signal to this torch, it automatically negates it, turns it off. That'll unpower this, and this is automatically powered by default. And then it'll keep sending pulse signals down there. You know what I'm saying? And then of course we have the enchantment table right here. You know what I'm saying? With the regular enchants around it. You know what I'm saying? At first, the reason why this slab layer right here is right here because I had the enchantment table right here and I had three chisel bookshelves. But apparently the chisel bookshelves count as regular bookshelves. Doesn't matter how many books is in it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I had to go with the whole vanilla route or whatever. But this right here fills up basically half of a chunk. You know what I'm saying? So just demonstrate this. Get on here. You see how fast you get the XP. So we just sit on here for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, get all our XP, come over here and enchant any of the stuff that we need to enchant. You know, full 30 level 30 enchants and all that. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I forgot to actually turn off, because usually I don't care, but forgot to turn off the silverfish sounds. When I was testing this, I had to turn out everything off, you know what I'm saying, because it was super, super loud. You know what I'm saying? But you see everything working right there. And this is still going up, you know what I'm saying, crazily. And this fill right back up, you know what I'm saying? And, this is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Leave this running. You know, infinite amounts of XP. You know what I'm saying? This could hold 8 million items. You know what I'm saying? So we in there for days. You know what I'm saying? Good to go. You know what I'm saying? It's the XP form. My design.